Hello, hello, and good morning, everybody. JJ Ed here. It's August 19 with another live trading. We are near that iceberg. We had a trade during London session. You guys can see that on the chart. I was live. That trade is streamed, and I explained it. Better. Now we have more of the chart and less of me. Okay, I see the point of control has shifted there. So currently this legs from here, from this pivot low to that pivot high, the POC shifted here, but the daily point of control is all the way down. Since I already had a trade during London session, and I won't be trading the open. And if I do, that would be with smaller contract size. Pretty sure the market will likely target that iceberg. Market is about to begin. Let's go to 15 seconds time frame. Went into that bull trap. I'm looking at the point of control. Inverting that bull trap. Took out these liquidities, step into these liquidity voids. I don't see any big trades coming to the market, so it's a bit risky to enter the market right now. So the market opened here. Therefore, we have that retrace from that bull trap. Moving there one more time, touched it. I did press the buy button. See, so again, there's a support resistance right there. Let's see if they can push above it. If they do, the uptrend can continue with more speed. They failed to do so. That point of control has stood tall. Back to the open price. $284. The market doesn't have much of liquidity right now. But the stop is taken. Back to the mean threshold of the same trap. Let's go short. As for the stop, one moment. Let's get that one in here. Tightening the stop now. This is a liquidity void. The next bear trap is right here. Still no big trades, nothing more than 100 contracts. Trap some buyers, first partial is done. Mean threshold is where I want to target the last one. The POC was here, that's too tall, but still there's a chance for the price to get to that iceberg. That's the main target. We have to wait for 10 a.m. to catch that trade. This is the August 18 close, so that's the gap. You can measure it, of course. You can measure it. %25 is here. But let's see if it can't fill halfway point. Showing sensitivity. My eyes are locked on the volume profile from this pivot high to this pivot low. As soon as it shifts to the low, I would close that trade. All right. We close at 25%, almost halfway there. All right, we got two trades. The first trade was one contract right here. Where was the stop? Below this low, we got a hit by that one. That was a hit. We went short. Closed 1 to 1. The next one somewhere around here. Okay. All right, if it doesn't bounce from here or show willingness to go higher, we are looking at the price to go way lower and actually attack the August 7 low one more time. It did it in the London session where we went long with 20 contracts. That was A plus setup, 30 contracts actually, A plus setup. That iceberg is holding, but let's see and wait how far the price is willing to go lower before it actually become bullish. Let's mark 10 a.m. We will be doing like 1, 2, or 3 macro contracts since we don't want to remove or erase the morning gains. Look at that. Bear trap has failed. Let's go to 1 minute time frame. Return to August 18 close. That's previous day. We have an iceberg there. 8 a.m. went higher. I was asleep. Did not catch that trade. That was weird, actually. Bitcoin took out that high. I told you guys how I submitted a video a week ago that I said Bitcoin is about to make a new bullish cycle. Institutions are super long on Bitcoin. And we're looking at a new cycle on cryptocurrencies. All right, came into this bear trap right now. Let's mark it. We have to mark all these baits just to know which one it would utilize to go and target that iceberg at 29,790. All right. Okay, now we're having a bounce, but I need to see big volumes coming to the lows. So far, it's not happening. Let's look at MES. Much stronger. Okay, the bodies stayed above August 18 close. That's a signature. That is one signature. Tails respected half of this bear trap. Another signature. So we are having bullish signatures in here. This is a handshake. This is an accumulation area which resulted in the price to go higher. Now returned to the highest portion of it. Now let's see. If I want to go long, I need to see volume. I wouldn't just place a buy order based on price action. Price action wise says yes, execute a buy order, but I need big orders to come to the market. I'm having a small. It wants to go higher, needs to accumulate in these portions. Let's see. Oh, I cannot smoke while the camera is on, so there we go. These bodies have respected half of this bear trap, but still I don't see much of volume. Not much. Only 218 contracts in here, which is providing resistance, and it doesn't allow the price to go higher. Point of control of the day is at 29,550. Maybe I should change the big orders settings. This could be a continuation. We have tails, it can go lower. But I don't want to short it knowing we have all these equal highs. And I always have issues with trusting the first low. That's the first low of the session. That's the first high of the session. So it's too early to enjoy or to enter a long order. I have to spot iceberg. So far it's here now. I want to see how the price reacts to this portion. Are we going to have an iceberg there or in that vicinity? All right, there we go. 256 sell contracts. Yep, it's gonna go to that iceberg. There's a ton of liquidity here from London session. All right. But if it doesn't reach there, that would be easier to go long. That iceberg is broken. If I wasn't up during the morning session, I would execute, of course, more contracts for the sell and do a better partial. Once this is broken, it goes all the way down. The liquidity is very thin in here. It cannot hold it. The liquidity in that area is thin. As I mentioned, that's iceberg. It is already used. They have offloaded up here. It's going to that bear trap, Let's see. Look at that bear trap. It's showing some support to the price. Look at that iceberg is melted. Yeah, now the whole bullish scenario is fading. The whole bullish scenario is fading. August 17 also has a very thin liquidity. You guys can see that in the morning. London pre-session already tapped below it. It couldn't hold, went higher. Now it's hard to find a reversal. The POC of this leg is around here. I could have sold it, but I don't like to sell when we have equal highs like that. I guess that iceberg at 29,790 would be for another time. I will keep this iceberg on the chart because once it closes above it, it can use it as a support. It goes lower. They cannot stand it. It already traded below that, so I have to go to higher time frame, the daily time frame, and see what else we have. So that August, this candle's low, that's August 19. I'm going to remove it. We have this wick or tail, it hasn't been traded yet. All right. That's a 4-hour time frame. We have one feed right there. And oh, there you go. We have a VWAP anchored from this low. Let's set an alarm for it. And this tail, let's see how the price reacts here. This one is done. Bitcoin is holding. Gold is bullish. MNQ is here. Let's look at MBS for a second. All right, ES did not make a new low. MNQ. I have set one alarm for that thing. Should be around this red line, 29,361. Okay, there's no volume at the lows. I don't see any big buy orders, only big sell orders in the game. Don't be fooled by this uptick in momentum. That was London low. It's taken. Okay. There's a bear trap in here. I highlighted it. Actually, it's bigger. Yeah, that should be it. That's a bear trap. Let's have this leg's point of control on the chart. We're looking at this one, this one. So what I'm going to do is use TradingView's point of control to see the difference. It says here at 29,602, 29,600, almost the same. That's okay, almost the same. Almost the same. All right. But what we want to see is more volume to get down here. And we want to see the POC, which is right now here at 29,603, to shift lower. Before that happens, we don't have enough support to go long on NQ and target that iceberg. But eyes are on that previous bear trap right there. I highlighted that's from morning session, took out the London low, now using that bear trap. But again, I don't see any big buy orders coming to the market. Back to that old iceberg from morning session. That iceberg should act as resistance now. Let's keep an eye on this bearish candle. If it's bullish, it should not close below half of it. I can remove the old bear trap and have this new one on the chart. Okay, respected half. So we do have professional buyers, algorithmic buyers in the market. All I need to do is to wait for the POC to get lower. Upper band sensitivity. Having a bias of the price to get higher actually did not let me to execute more orders or keep a runner. I had a mentor, he always told me never have a bias. Your bias is what's happening at the chart right now. I'm going to tell that to myself, and I want to tell that to myself. So right now, the point of control of the day is right there where the POC, where the iceberg is, slightly above that. That's the POC of the day. POC of the leg, we already see it's here, same as the order flow. It is respecting half of that bear trap. We have buyers. We have professional buyers in the market, but I don't have the volume. Technically, yes, it can go higher from here. It respected beautifully to this bear trap, and this should result in the price to get higher, but I don't have volume, and I am volume trader at first and price action trader at second. It might get to these areas shaded in gray. That is one bear trap, that is another one. We're having an iceberg right there. That's a minor iceberg right there. $10 a.m. One more time, inside that bear trap, we are having a bounce in the price. We do have passive sellers at the iceberg. They're not allowing the price to go higher. Now it is closing below half of it. Alright, the POC of that leg just shifted lower. Let's go one contract long. What? Stop is tight. Let's see if that POC holds. So the point of control of this leg just shifted here, right there. Let's see if it can hold. I set a very tight stop below this bullish candle. Moving it to break even. Should go higher without issues right from here and should not return. Otherwise it's bearish and no need to keep that trade open. At break even, that's fine. 366 contracts. The POC of this one still hands higher, but in the order flow shifted lower. If the lower bottom doesn't hold, the price can go lower and tap to this area, that VWAP. $405 contracts right here. Let's look at MES. Let's try another long. Right now we are having more contracts over there. Stop is tight again, very tight. $419 contracts. It's spending a lot of time below or inside this trap or this down close candle. I don't want it to return into the box again. It's 10 a.m. I don't like it to return to the box one more time. Oh, I did not shift it to the forward. Yep, this one also tells me the POC has shifted here. The POC is shown with this gray line. Maybe I can make it bigger. So the POC, there we go. That's the POC, the purple line. Trap sellers, we have buyers. Back to the POC again. One tick down, a little bit, 1 or 2 ticks down. Spending a lot of time. Inside that down close candle, shouldn't spend that much time in there. This is very weird, even to me. Okay, took that stop. Now it's below that POC. Let's see if we can invert it, and if it stays below that POC, or this was just a sweep. So I gotta do multiple trades here because it's chopping one more time. So the first one we got out on break even. The second one we took a hit. That's the next one. It's hard to read it here. We just have to, I need to do multiple reversals to see which one would eventually hit the road. ES is holding actually. Close below it, a little bit more distance from that POC. I mean, from here. Could be better. POC is right there. And decrease the risk. If it's gonna trade, if you're in a trending market, it should move away from the point of control in this candle or the very next.
The residuals flicker on the retina's edge, a ghost of the chaos on the mental edge. The static is dying, the wires unspool, moving from the heat back into the cool.
Look at MBS. So I want to see if MBS is dropping or not. They took out that low. Since I lost the last trade with $60 loss, I want to secure some money in here. So we are 120. Okay, $120. We lost $60 on the last trade, and this is 120. That's double of the previous loss. It goes lower then better, if not then we'll leave this trade with 120. I have to trail it. I have to follow that trade like this. All right, it's closed. So we lost a trade in here. That's break even. Another one we lost it with $60. Now we got back with $120. So like to grab a cigarette or some iced tea. So give me a moment, guys. I will return momentarily. Oh, what do we have here? This structure is a slow downtrend with it uses every small move, every small up close candle in its favor to push the price lower. That's the leg. Okay, we are having a bounce. Let's move that VWAP to the new low and add anchored volume profile there. Okay. We're still a bit far away from that hourly VWAP, which is here, that red line, almost there. It's touched it. So we gotta wait and see. We can go long on ES because it's stronger, but I don't have any of those levels on ES. That's why you see the chart is almost naked. I don't know where it is, what it's doing. So let's focus on MNQ. I did not paint that chart, so I have no idea. All right, back again to that same down close candle that we marked. All right. Let's look at the oscillator. Divergence is evident, right? Just having an iced tea and having a cigarette. Get back. I will return to the camera shortly. So over here, what do we have? We have a chain of bearish candles that's here. Closing above half is a shift in the momentum, not shift in the structure, shift in the momentum. So let's have half of that right there. And change the color to something light. Okay. If you had like relevant equal highs in here, I'd be more confident to go long, but not right now. We don't have the POC still there providing resistance. So first and foremost, it should close above the POC that's there. Look at the delta, it's red. Once it closes above the POC, they will be trapped. Once they are trapped, we can seek for higher prices on NQ. And if it doesn't, then it doesn't. We have already witnessed professional buyers in this portion. So we know that already, that we do have professional buyers because this is an algorithmic buying, making them professionals. And look at this bullish candle. The tail respected the high of this down close candle, and this down close candle is a bear trap. I am also looking at volume profiles. Delta made a new low. We can have Delta on trading view, but don't have high hopes for it. This is tick based, it's not real. The real one, which I am looking at my other laptop, that Delta came all the way down here, made equal lows, but here we are having a different data. That's why using the Delta here is actually no help, but AO's divergence is okay. The divergence says the momentum is declining. That bearish momentum we have is entering into exhaustion. It's not a signal to buy or sell, but it is giving like a warning signal. What does MES did in that depth? There is no target. It is making new higher lows. See that? That means sellers are very aggressive. They are making new higher lows. Let's look at Bitcoin. For Bitcoin, I was waiting for the price to get to one of these VWAP. You see that I set this alarm on this VWAP, but it never get there. The COT report, I made a video about it. The COT report is actually telling institutions are super long. I will open it right now on my web browser. Let's look at that. Let's look at that COT report all together. I'm going to open it momentarily. Just have to find it. I found it. Regulators, commercials. Stop here. There you go. That's the COT report, weekly chart. Look at the green is the institutions. They're super long. Last time they were this much long, which was here. Look, Bitcoin made a new high. So I was waiting for Bitcoin to do the same. I do have some crypto I bought at the lows in spot, and I will hold them. But again, this week they went short, of course, as they have accumulated at $60,000 ish. They start accumulating $60,000 ish, and of course they get out by taking profits. But this week, Bitcoin is again bullish, and I do expect on Saturday or Friday the new COT report shows another leg up in the institutions' interest, open interest on Bitcoin. It can go all the way to $83,000, same as gold. So always check COT report for your long-term investments. I recommend that. It's free on barchart.com. You don't have to pay the subscription. Let's go to MNQ and wait to see if you are going to have a bounce or what. No change in the point of control, still there. It has to close above it. So that's the plan. If I want to go long, I will wait for the price to close above it, get back there, and then this is the price I want to go long if I see the price close above the point of control. Other than that, I cannot rely, and I won't be having anything to count on it as a support. At least this way I would know we have trap sellers and the POC to support my trade. That long order was because I thought it would take that iceberg. I talked about this iceberg last day when we were short. I did not expect NQ to drop this much and not take that iceberg. That's a very bad sign for this indice.
The graph is just a breath on glass. watch the ghost of numbers pass. My fingers ghost the wooden keys, moving with a practiced ease. I hear the hum of cooling fans, the blueprint held within my hands. No highs, no lows, just silver light, reading the rhythm in the sighs. I am the
To shift
I am the rest, a
this volume profile slightly lower. The POC is showing resistance. Okay, it's closing higher.
I am the silence in the wire,
That's good.
watching the smoke above the fire. No rush to claim, no fear to lose, no fear to lose. I step inside the path I choose. The world outside is loud and wide, but here the ocean is high tide.
It closed above half of these chain of bearish candles, shaded in gray. Maybe a bit darker gray would be nice. All right. We have a bear trap right now. They are not trapped yet. They will be trapped once the price closes above it, that red area. We have an iceberg. So once we are having a pull back, pull up, a return to mean threshold, the upper half, right there, this range, I would probably execute a buy order somewhere around here. But it's too early. I need to see more willingness from the buyers to push the price higher. Maybe that would happen at 11 a.m. Okay, the daily point of control has shifted below. Let's have that daily point of control on the chart. It's August 19 POC and the price is, let me see, $29,482. 29,482. Okay, right now the daily point of control is right there, that big purple line. Okay, double top. Now delta is increasing, but the price is not making a new high.
The red and green are whispers now, whispers now. Cold glass against my quiet brow, quiet brow.
Should seek entering somewhere in the middle or lower.
The waves arrive, then pull away. I am the anchor in the gray. I am the silence in the wild.
Did not even dare to take that high. That's interesting. At the POC of the day, 762 contracts.
The bell can ring, the ground can shake. I hold the breath I'll never take.
We have equal highs. That's a good sign.
See the map, but lose the trace.
That means we have liquidity resting here, and if the price dips lower,
Neutral space.
they can offload partially above those equal highs.
I am the side.
We gotta wait for the price to dip. Maybe I can execute an order somewhere here in the mean threshold. We gotta wait. If I go long now, the stop will be very, very far. At least should be below that VWAP. So I need to wait for the price to have a dip. What did MES do? Doing way better. Right, it's going higher with speed. Gotta wait, no choice, for the price to dip and provide us with a buy opportunity. I'm not gonna chase it. Let's remove that iceberg. Delta made a new high, price didn't, so there's definitely absorption. Where I'm not in the camera. I am in the camera. All right, let's have another cigarette. It went up way too fast. I doubt if it can hold. The point of control of the day is now 814 contracts, shifted higher to 29,551. So 29,551. Okay, that's here now. Maybe we can short it again. Now I don't need these two, but what I can do is to have these two bull traps. This leg's point of control is still at the lows. Now when that happens, we can shift that. If we want to go bearish, we turn bearish because it did not provide a dip to the VWAP or to the mean threshold for us to go long. Because in that case, stop should be below here, since that did not happen. And now I'm measuring this leg to see if it can go short. Or wait for it to get back here and go long. First sell contracts are entering the market. That's here. But the market lacks volume. No big trades, nothing like yesterday. Yesterday was beautiful. We had easy run. We also had an easy run at market open. But you guys know how hard it is to trade at market open. that hourly VWAP came into play. Right there, the hourly VWAP. That's still in play. But we didn't have clean lows to participate in a long order, and it did not provide a second opportunity in the discount to execute one buy order. It just went higher and higher.
My fingers ghost the wooden keys, moving with a practiced ease.
You'll see as 29,551.
The blueprint held within my hands. No
I can return to camera now.
lows, just silver lights. Reading the rhythm in the sighs. I am the pivot, I am the rest. A heart beating slow beneath the chest. Beneath the chest, I am the silence in the wire, watching the smoke above the fire. No rush to claim.
Over here, right there, we have 256 sell contracts. It's right here,
I step inside the
256
The world
big
outside is
sell order.
loud and wide, but here the ocean is high tide. The breath I never take.
134 buy contracts right here. Let's see if they can absorb it. So 134 buy contracts. Will they be absorbed? Because Delta is making a new high, but the price is being absorbed tremendously. If I see a big sell order coming to the market, I will short it. Let's keep an eye on this tail. It's important. Too early to go short. It can make a new high inside before it declines. So we still have to wait.
The red and green are whispers now, whispers now. Cold
At
glass
134
against
buy
my
contracts that was executed here is absorbed because the price went lower. We have passive sellers, strong passive sellers in the market. I do like to go short now, but I have to wait for the shift in these legs. Point of control right now, still it's down here. Also in the order flow platform, still there, still at the lows. It should shift to the highs. The point of control has shifted to the highs, but this is tick-based data. I'm waiting for the order flow to do the same. Having a D-shaped volume. That's for a range market. It close above this tail, then I won't be interested in trading Nasdaq today anymore. The tail is okay, but I like the price or the momentum stops at the high of this bull trap. That's the value area high of the day right now. I'm gonna go bearish. I have to wait for this fair value gap to be inverted. We're approaching 11, so from now until 11:10 I should see big sell orders coming to the market, otherwise we'll be done for the day. No change in the point of control. Slightly above previous day's point of control, which was 2,000 contracts. Just by a few ticks. This candle from the open to close is slightly above the previous day's point of control. Bitcoin took out that major feed. Gold 4-hour tapping to that. Consolidation, they were profit taking, but this could be a manipulation. Euro is grinding higher. But we are trading NQ. MES made a new high. NQ is lagging behind. The POC of this leg still at the lows. 11 a.m. is here. Now the next 10 to 15 minutes it must do its move for a bearish move, otherwise it might slowly grind higher toward that iceberg at $29,800. I think that dip is coming at half of this bull trap. Yeah. Close above 29,637. I will lose my interest in trading NQ.
The red lines fade from the glass, leaving only the gray ghost of the past. I'm unclamping the heart from the clock, counting the inventory of the shock. One last look at the candles in the dark, before I let the quiet make its mark. Now the room is finally still, testing the logic against the will. I'm reading the ledger cold and clear, moving the fear from the balance sheet of the year. Let the signal cool, let the numbers rest, finding the truth in the post-market test, in the post-market test. The logic is sharp when the noise is gone, a mental inventory for the dawn. I'm not the battle I fought today, I'm just the witness watching it play. I'm just the witness watching it play, folding the charts like a map on the floor, not looking for exits anymore. Now the room is finally still, testing
That fair value gap.
against the will. I'm reading the ledger cold and clear, moving the fear from the balance sheet of the year. Let the signal cool, let the numbers rest, finding the truth in the post-market test, in the post-market test. Restful analysis, the chart is just a ghost now, cooling the glass until the light comes back, cooling the glass.
It's 11:07. Come on, you have 5 to 8 minutes to do something. Maybe we can go short. For short, I will use 10% of the London session profit. So that would be 3 micro contracts. I won't be risking more than $300 or $400. Okay, the POC shifted there. Let's try the POC, the point of control of this leg just shifted here. I can start going short with 1 micro. From here. Let's start with 1 micro here with a wide stop. All right. I can add to my short position and move the stop lower, of course, once the price starts developing. So right now I'm going with the minimum contract size. Meanwhile, while the price is developing, allow me to have a cigarette behind my desk. So this leg's point of control from this pivot low to this pivot high has just shifted to 29,560 right there. Now, if I see that gap is inverted, this gap is inverted. Right now it's a bullish gap. It's a bullish inefficiency. I can add to my short position. Otherwise, I will just take that stop. We have equal lows in here and the jagged lows like yesterday. What I don't have, because last day I also had sold NASDAQ, the same situation. What I don't have right now is a big sell order. I have 1 big sell order, 256 contracts right there. But over here, we don't have any big sell order. I only have passive sellers in the market because Delta has made a new high, but the price did not.
Ghost of the chaos on the mental edge. The static is dying, the wires unspool, moving from the heat back into the cool. I'm finding the alignment in the slow drift, watching.
It's in that POC. Let's see if it can hold or add more positions. Right now it's 296. They are not adding 297.
The numbers are silent, the charts are put away. I'm unspooling the tension from the heat of the day. No more signals, no more light to chase. Just the evening settling into its place. I'm finding the alignment in the slow drift, watching the heavy weight finally lift.
it might make a new high above this before it dips. That's why I left my stop above this bull trap right there. That's a bull trap. It closed above that POC, 314 contracts. If I get that big sell order, I will add and it will turn into A plus setup. Currently it's a B setup. Let's look at NES. Came into this bull trap.
The screen is dark, the signal's cold. Stories of the day have all been told. I close the
Let's
book,
look at NQ, see if you have any volume imbalance.
leaving behind the shifting
Because the highs and the lows of NQ and MNQ can be different.
the market breathes. I find my own, a silence in this quiet zone. I'm stepping out of the frantic hum, waiting for the evening calm to come.
11.18. Delta is making a new high. There is bearish absorption. I would like to see when the aggressive sellers coming in, they might just offload their positions. They might not step in. So it's getting late now.
The last tab closes in the soft blue glow. Friction fades as the currents go, archiving the ghost of a data stream, folding the logic of a daytime scheme. It's not the win, it's not the cause, it's not the cause, just the telling of the loss, just the loss, pulling back the velvet from the view, finding what is steady, what is true. The cursor blinks, a slow retreat, moving to a different beat. No more echoes.
It's getting very exhausting.
Stepping out of
Bulls are pushing, delta is positive, and price is staggering. We have a new divergence in the AO. The last divergence also came into play, but we did not get an entry.
letting go, I'm letting go, I'm letting go, letting go, I'm letting go.
It's below the point of control now, 344, 345 contracts there. We are missing big sell orders right now. The daily point of control has also shifted right there. It's 995 contracts. Now it's a critical moment. Either this level will become support and push the price higher, right there, and push the price higher, or it goes below that, taps into it, and start to decline. This is a pivot moment. Let's see. It's a tug of war right now going on there, but that fair value gap should be inverted first and foremost. Holy crap, look at Bitcoin. Oh my god. Holy crap on crackers. COT report. Oh my god.
I watch the ghost of numbers pass. My fingers ghost the wooden keys, moving with a practiced ease. I hear the hum of cooling fans, the blue.
Still, there is no sign of aggressive sellers, only passive sellers.
No highs, no lows, just silver light. Reading the rhythm in the sighs. I am the pivot, I am the rest. A heart beating slow beneath the chest.
It's exhausting.
I am the silence in the wire, watching the smoke above the fire. No rush to claim, no fear to lose, no fear to lose. I step inside the path I choose. The world outside is loud and wide, but here the ocean is high tide.
11:30. The macro time is almost over. We are approaching lunchtime. This is ridiculous. Actually, today we have FOMC minutes, so could be because of that. When that will be, let's look at my economic calendar, but it's late. It's in 2 hours and 30 minutes. It's no time nearby. It's in 2 hours and 27 minutes. Here we are having 500 contracts here. Most of them are bulls being absorbed by sellers. The delta shows that. Cumulative volume delta.
The red and green are whispers now, whispers now. Cold glass against my quiet.
I left this buy limit order in here because the price might spike down, do a manual intervention, one quick manipulation. That's why I left it here. It can happen in a situation like this. Just tail down or wake up, because the price has been lingering in this area for a very long time now, since 11 a.m. and now we are 11:33, so half an hour into consolidation. Something should happen anytime soon. That's 2 50-minute candle. That's 2 50-minute candle right there, that the price is halting and not doing much.
I drift inside this neutral space. I am the I am the side, I am the stillness in the light, I am the flow,
10 minutes, that would be the third 15 minutes candle in consolidation. See if it can invert that fair value gap, but still the volatility is very low. I wish I was trading Bitcoin today. The halfway point of that fair value gap, we are having a bounce back to the same POC with 533. Forming an outside candle. No big orders so far, nothing. The 111, finally they're trying to step in. Let's remove that. 111 sell orders. That gap is about to get inverted. Let's add one more short here at upper portion. That fair value gap is inverted now.
The red and green are whispers now, whispers now. Cold glass against my quiet brow.
ES already start dropping. Dow Jones the same. Nasdaq is stronger, still struggling with distribution.
Then pull away. I am the anchor in the gray. I am the silence in the wire. Watching the smoke above the fire. The bell can ring.
That this up close candle is now trapped. That's why I left that pending order in the mean threshold.
I see the map, but lose the trace. I drift inside this neutral space. I am the eye, I am the side, I am the stillness in the light, I am the flow that flows.
Added to my short position. Stop remains at the same area.
The graph is just a breath on glass. I watch the ghost of numbers pass. My fingers ghost the wooden keys, moving with a practiced ease. I hear the hum of cooling fans, the blueprint held within my hands. No highs, no lows, just silver light, reading the rhythm in the sighs. I am the pivot, I am the rest, a heart beating slow beneath the chest, beneath the chest. I am the silence in the wire, watching the smoke above the fire. No rush to claim, no fear to lose, no fear to lose. I step inside the path I choose. The world outside is loud and wide, but here the ocean is high tide. The breath I never take.
It's still grinding higher. It closed above that POC, also the POC of the day. 111 sell contracts, they are trapped in here. They're trapped.
The red and green are whispers now, whispers now. Cold glass against my quiet brow.
Most important fair value gap in here is this one. If it doesn't close below it, then that trade will be in trouble. I don't have to risk that much, so I'm moving the stop lower. Because there is 111 sell contracts right there.
I drift inside this neutral space. I am the I am the sigh, I am the stillness in the light, I am the flow, the flow.
We're entering 12, you're at 12, 5 minutes to PM lunch session, and we're still in this consolidation. I'm getting very, very tired. Hello, Dusan. Hello, Dusan. How are you? I'm really exhausted right now. The morning session was beautiful. Sometimes I just love London session. Took at the 2 a.m. low. Point of control shifted lower. That was one easy trade. Look at this now. It's been since 11. It's 55 minutes. You're here, 55 minutes. It stopped at the lower of this bull trap that I have. in here, so that's a good sign. I hope it doesn't make a new high again and the manipulation or the absorption is over right now. I grab a cigarette. I guess this would take another hour. God. Grinding higher toward the same POC, which is here right now. There's a tiny... I don't do fair value gaps. I do bull and bear trap. So I'm not going to bother myself. The fair value gaps I'm interested are the ones with very big trades. And we have 111 sell contracts here. That's why I marked it. If it shifts below it, then the downturn should continue. That's a 5 minutes time frame.
The red and green are whispers now, whispers now. Cold glass against my quiet brow, quiet brow. The waves arrive, then pull away. I am the anchor in the grave. I am the silence in the wire. Watching the smoke above the fire.
Ripped higher again. I guess I have to move the stop back to where it was originally. I'm just risking 10% of the morning profits from the London session. The London session we made around 3,500. It's live stream available on my channel. So let's risk 10% of that one in here because it's choppy and it can simply make a new high and then dip. I don't want to get out or squeezed that easily. The delta shows we have passive sellers in the market. Yes. 101 sell contracts. Let's add to our short position. $101 sell contracts right here. Still it's 10% of the morning trade. Let's look at MBS. Maybe we can go long in here and hedge our position. That iceberg stepped in. 1 hour close above that bull trap at the highs. Right. Daily. See the daily chart.
Red lines fade from the glass, leaving only the gray ghost of the past. I'm unclamping the heart from the clock, counting the inventory of the shock. One last look at the candles in the dark, before I let the quiet make its mark. Now the room is finally still, testing the logic against the will. I'm reading the ledger cold and clear, moving the fear from the balance sheet of the year. Let the signal cool, let the numbers rest, finding the truth in the post-market test, in the post-market test. Logic is sharp when the noise is gone, a mental inventory for the dawn. I'm not the battle I fought today, I'm just the witness watching it play. I'm just the witness watching it play, folding the charts like a map on the floor, not looking for exits anymore. Now the room is finally still, testing the logic against the will. I'm reading the ledger cold and clear, moving the fear from the balance sheet of the year. Let the signal cool, let the numbers rest, finding the truth in the post-market test, in the post-market test.
2 hours and 44 minutes to live stream. It's about to take that high. So I'm looking at this bull trap and I hope it can hold. Right. $101 sell contract here. They're trapped now, almost to the stop. MES step into this bull trap. Gold going higher, Bitcoin's in there. Now if I see a very quick decline below the half of this bear trap, that would be nice.
The residuals flicker on the retina's edge. A ghost of the chaos on the mental edge. The static is dying, the wires unspool, moving from the heat back into the cool. I'm finding the alignment in the slow drift, watching the heavy weight finally lift. The horizon is widening beyond the screen, returning to the quiet, returning to the green. The numbers are silent, the charts are put away. I'm unspooling the tension from the heat of the day. No more signals, no more light to chase. Just the evening settling into its place. I'm finding the alignment in the slow drift, watching the heavy weight finally lift. The horizon is widening beyond the screen, returning to the quiet, returning to the green, returning to the quiet. Unspooling the static, just the horizon now.
It's a very slow market right now. Super tired. I guess the New York session will be closed with something around $150 loss, but total from the morning session, London session, if I consider London session, we were long my 30 contracts, that's $3,500 profit, and risking 10% less of the profit. If I see the price returns below the median line or the middle line of this bull trap, that would be nice. But this struggle, what I see in the delta, that we have bearish absorption, but aggression has not stepped in that much. The time is over. We are in the lunch time, and the market can be slow again until PM session. So that was a 9:30 trade. That was a 10 a.m. trade, and this was the 11 a.m. trade, which is the 11th trade we got stuck in this prolonged consolidation. Okay, having a rebound from the median line, that bull trap, not a good sign. We don't have aggressive sellers in the market. We only have institutions offloading their long orders. So we have passive sellers. They're offloading positions, but they are not participating in pushing the price lower. Delta is very positive the way I see it in the order book. Let's look at ES, grinding higher as well. stop is taken finally. But that was a loss. That's enough for today. So let's go to London session. Point of control shifted to the low at 2 a.m. Liquidity sweep, POC shifted here. Lots of volume came in. We have a power candle. We went up long by 30 contracts and we closed partially. Our runner were closed with stop loss. We started the New York session. We tried to go long. We took a stop. The target was this iceberg at 29,792. We tried short again after it came short to this high. That's a bearish sign. We closed partially. At here we went long. We closed at break even. The second long was a stop, inverted the position, and we scalped this low slightly lower. The 11 a.m. trade, so the London start trade was a success. 9:30 we had one failure, one success. 10 a.m. it was positive, but the 11 a.m. trade we were caught into this prolonged exhausting consolidation, and finally it took our stop. There are so many very aggressive, we have aggressive buyers in the market, and we have strong passive sellers in the market. The passive sellers, delta is all the way up. Delta is very positive, shows buyers are trying to push the price and sellers are absorbing all those contracts. Delta was positive, the price wasn't following. That indicates we are having a manipulation. I tried to go short and we got stopped above this bull trap. I'm done for today. It's 12:21. This session took way longer than what I expected, but let's see. Maybe you can go short one more time. We have a chain of bullish candles. Let's wait, see, because we do have passive sellers, but just waiting for the price to kind of, let's try just one short order. Let's risk only $45 here. Let's try that for now as for the last trade, because I don't want to lose that opportunity. We do have passive sellers. All we need is aggression to present themselves in the market. The liquidity above this bull trap is taken, so that's why I only executed one micro, risking $45. Let's see what this can take us. We also have the divergence. So divergence is almost everywhere. It's on delta, it's on the volume, it's on indicators. So that's the last attempt. see if we can get something back. I'm gonna grab a cigarette. I don't trade after 11 a.m. The 11 a.m. trade failed. Went 3 micro. We got stopped right there. But since we have passive buyers in the market, that's why I tried only 1 micro short. Maybe I will add if I see the bearish trend is building. Other than that, we gotta wait. It's not good to trade during lunchtime, but it's just I have seen patterns like this over and over again. I don't want to lose it, and it's only 1 contract, micro contract actually. So we have a chain of bullish candles. That's a, if the price closed below 29,628, these chain of bullish candles will be trapped, and we might enter that bearish leg. I mean, that is promised by Delta. That's all I'm saying. We lost around $333 on 11 a.m. trade. That was 10% of the gains from the London session. You can find that London session trade in the thing. So let's try bring back that bull trap one more time. Right, I want to add 1 again at the mean threshold. You're short by 2 contracts. Let's close 1 in here. See if I can add 1 more. All right. Risking another 201. I should not do this, but I just cannot ignore all that passive sellers in the market. Eyes are on the halfway point of this bull trap right there. We went above it. That's a good reversal. Aggression was seen in here. 101 sell contracts. I'm sorry that I cannot show you the order flow platform because it's on my other laptop. Stop is tight. I can even make it tighter because it should not even return, dare to return to the scene. It already swept the liquidity above that bull trap, re-entered this tail and that bull trap, so came to the lower portion of it right there. You guys can see that. If it's bearish, if it's gonna go lower, now it's the time. We are below the POC of this leg. Let's see if I can see that. Consider this leg. We are below the POC, but the POC in trading view is not accurate, so do not rely on that. That's a value area low and the point of control of the day. So let's get out one at the point of control of the day. Maybe I should get out manually. Let's see. Let's let it get back to that point of control. All right, I'm gonna switch off the camera, have a quick smoke behind my desk. Helps me with the stress, gives me a relaxation. Let's get out here. It is reacting to the point of control of the day. There it is. The point of control of the day is right here. It's reacting to that one. And that helps with reducing partial of this $300 loss. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I'm forgetting how to talk. Let's look at this tail. If it close below half of it, that would be very nice. Otherwise, I have to close another 1 micro contract if it doesn't close it. It did not, closing another one. So over here, still the price is struggling with the point of control of the day. It's right here at half of this tail. That's where the point of control of the day is. 1,000 contracts. I don't see good signs. I'm moving the stop to break even. Anyway, stop is at right place. If it's bearish, the price should respect half of this bull trap. Let's return to camera now.
Watching the smoke of the fire. The bell can ring, the ground can shake. I hold the breath I'll never take. I see the map but lose the trace. I drift inside this neutral space.
The stop should be here. It's okay, I can risk $30. That's okay.
I am the stillness in the light. I am the flow.
Let's leave one VWAP at the highs, and for the setting, input high. What does ES doing? Gold, Bitcoin had a great day. Okay, close below half. That's a good sign. If it returns to this portion, I would like to add again to my short position. If I add right now, that would mess with my profit taking, and that would mess with my entry price. It's right at the POC of the day. Let's add one, move the stop slightly above that VWAP, risking $100. Let's close one order here. See you, devil. 024. VWAP is here. If I see it close above VWAP, I might close the trade manually. Stop is above the iceberg. Iceberg is right in the middle. See these tails here, here, here. They are constantly. So all these tails, they have been reacting to 29,632 right here. It inverted it, and stop is slightly above it, but I don't expect the price to go above that VWAP. If it does, then that would be another loss for the New York session. The reason I'm short only because in the delta, the order book, I see passive sellers, that's all. But I have not seen much of aggression from the bears. So there's definitely, they were offloading positions at the highs, the premium started from here. And this dip again, that shows mild aggression in the market. And since Delta made super new high, but the price did not make a new high of the day, my bias is bearish. This is one of my playbooks. Still, it's in the B mode setup because I don't see big sell orders, only passiveness in the market. Market is really lagging and lacking also big sell orders. That explains why we are consolidating since 11 a.m. for 1 hour, and then we had this push up. So back to the 50%, if it closed below that one more time, that would be very awesome. Currently, I have one bear trap in here. There's one bear trap.
The graph is just a breath on glass.
Which is the point of control of the day is right there. So it's very vital for the price to get below that one. I don't have equal lows, so there's not much of targets for today. If you want to become bearish, not much of iceberg at the lows, but we are making iceberg at the highs in the premium.
To claim, no fear to lose, no fear to lose. I step inside the path I choose.
We had passive buyers in here, closed below it for the second time. They are underwater now. We have one bull candle, that's a bull trap right now. These bulls are trapped because the price is below that to hunt their stops are here and here. But still, I do not see any aggressive sellers in the order book, in the delta, nothing. Just hidden distribution. I use the ACAS platform. I have it on my other monitor, but let me close that and show you guys. I can open it on my main laptop and show you the order flow. Just give me a few moments to load that platform. I moved to my other house. I don't have all my monitors here, just using 2 laptops. And the active session. I'm opening the platform. Just give me a few seconds to load. Alrighty, here we are. Let me switch that. Okay. There we go. Let me remove these and let's remove that one. Look at the delta. When I say delta, look at the delta. That's the buy volumes coming to the market. Delta has made a new high, but the price did not make a new high. That indicates we have passive sellers in the market. But when I talk about aggressive sellers in the market, we don't have it. We only have 101 sell contracts here, 111 sell contracts in there. I wanted to see 200, 300 in this portion, which did not happen. And looking at the delta, we don't have aggression in the delta. So it's all passive sellers. That's why my bias is short for the session. And there we go. That's the POC of the day, I suppose. Yes, current day. I can extend it to the right. And yeah, that's the POC of the day. 1,300 contracts. Now the price is slightly below that, which is a good sign. What's this one? Oh, that's delta also. I don't need that. That's why my bias is bearish. Well, the price is dipping. Let's go back to trading view. It's about to take. Okay, it closed below that. It was a bear trap and now they're in profit. If you're using cryptocurrencies, if you trade crypto, you can use your Tuxka website for order flow. All right, stop goes all the way above the current high, supported by the VWAP. The target is at the close. Aha, ATOS or ATAS. Let me show you. ATAS. So you need two things for that. Let me show you the ATAS platform one more time. Go to here. That's the logo. That's how the logo looks like. And it's called ATAS. I'm gonna write it. I will write it in the chat. And I will tell you how to get it. But you can use this platform for cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin for free. And it's easier to trade cryptos with ATAS. I wish today I was focused on crypto. If I remove volume index average, all right. Look at the POC of the day. Shifted here. They were accumulating. Big buy orders step in. Let me remove. All right. Look at all these big buy orders. POC of the day. More buy orders. And look at what Bitcoin did. Of course, in a normal day, we don't expect the price to surge that much high. Okay, our first partial is taken. I heard the ring. Our first partial is taken. Now let's move this stop to break even. And the final target should be somewhere around here. That's ATAS or ATAS or ATAS. I don't know how to call it. So you need level 2, level 1 data, level 1 CME data. If you trade NQ, if you want to trade gold, you need another package for trading gold. That would be around like $40 for trading NQ. The same way I use, that would be around $20. You have to pay to the DX feed. But if you want to trade crypto, it's free. You can use volume profile. You can use cumulative volume delta for free, but you won't be having big trades. And you don't need big trades because the volume itself tells the entire story. So let's go to, now our trade is in profit. Let's go to that order flow thing. Let's go to order flow. What I do is I have the daily point of control in here, but I can duplicate it. See that I duplicate it and I set it to last day. I want to see last day. The last day's point of control is here. That's why my bias was bearish. After I saw all these passive sellers halting the price from going higher. But got me stopped. I tried again. What else I can do is to use anchored volume profile. That's anchored volume profile. I would say, all right, from this pivot high to this pivot low, give me the point of control, value area low and value area high. You're welcome, Sesson. And once this POC shift to the low, for example, the price is going lower, right? The price is going lower and suddenly that POC gets down and I see a ton of big buy orders coming in. That's where I exit the trade. You can put an alert when the POC changes. I can set that alert right now. You cannot see that window because OBS doesn't allow that. Yes, and you use alert when the POC changes. It gives like a ding or an alert if you're working with one thing. And the other indicator that I use a lot is volume index average. That's very good for scalping. That's like super trend, but it's not super trend. It's not super trend. It is based on volume. So when the volume, a big volume comes into the market and we're having a breakout, it gives a signal. Of course, I don't buy or sell based on that solely, but it helps a lot. 6E for today, the POC of the day was here, but look, the price went higher. So it's not like always would come true. For the crypto, when you use crypto, you can access the level 2 data and the heat map. There you go, you can access heat map. If you go to BTC, USDT, Binance Futures, that's the level 2 data. That's heat map, which you can access for free. No, it's not free on ATAS, but you don't have to pay for the data. The data that comes for cryptocurrencies, they are very vivid. You can find icebergs, but on my channel, I also teach how to find iceberg without using this stuff. So there's a lot of things here that helps traders to have a better edge, something that gives them like a support that say, hey, your trade is good or your trade is bad, or where you should enter the trade or where you should exit the trade. Of course, knowing that in conjunction with the price action, that would be awesome. And for price action, you can use ICT, you can use bull and bear trap, you can use awesome oscillator divergence and all that stuff. So there's a lot of things that you can do that. So over here, for example, right now I have my eyes on the point of control. I want to see once the price takes this low, how much volume would come into the market. So eyes are on this. I could definitely exit that trade and call a day because I'm very tired. Or not. I can look at, yeah, I'm looking at that. If I see big buy orders coming here, I would probably exit that trade. I think I can add a new window. One moment. Add that. All right. Now should be picture in picture. Okay, I can do. What the hell happened? Oh, I did something wrong. One moment. Copy this and duplicate it. Okay, it's duplicated. I'll rename it to second platform. You see we're having a bounce. And attest to this one. All right, move the attest to the right side. Maybe I make it a little smaller just to have that point of control and shit. All right. So over here in ATAS, we already see that we are building volume in here. See that we are building some volume in this portion. Stop is at break even. There are no big orders. I can adjust the big orders to weak because we are in a very, very low volume market today. Still, the delta doesn't show any aggression in the market. See that the delta doesn't show much of aggression. We're already having a bounce from that support or feed. I like to call it feed because the price tends to eat the orders from those lows. It's getting a bit dark. I have to turn on some lights. Oh. I see the POC is still up there. As long as it's up there, we're kind of safe. We're kind of safe there. Let's adjust the light. Be a little bit to this side, a little bit here. Alrighty. So as long as that point of control is here, what I can do, I can shift it and see where the point of control will be from this pivot high to the current price. So if it shifts here or lower, I can exit that trade, call the day. All right, you see that 120 sell contracts step in. So what it did was it just tapped below that feed. They were long, hunt their stop losses. So that was a stop loss hunting. And now look how aggressively and quickly it is bouncing up. But still, the dominant price is here above this bull trap. And the POC of the day is this yellow line. So it's still too early to close the trade. We can allow that runner to breathe. And as for the price action, if I want to see, we might, oh, look at that, the POC shifted low. You see that? Now I'm gonna close that trade with 111 profit because I'm tired. I've been streaming for 3 hours and 40 minutes, and that's enough for today. So the point of control shifted here, but price action wise, we can measure that tail, and if it doesn't close above half right there, doesn't close below it, it can extend higher. The profile for the day is D-shape. It's a D-shape profile, and a D-shape profile is usually promises consolidation. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. It was a bit longer than what I expected. The 11 a.m. trade got us stuck. The price was consolidating. So usually we trade at 9:30, 10 a.m. and then maybe 11 a.m. Thank you for watching. Until tomorrow, stay safe, stay observant, and always protect your capital with stop loss.